Good evening, everybody. Crypto Strain here. Today we had a really surprising news announcement from Hotbit. The fact they stopped running instantly. Okay, massive surprise. I've mentioned Hotbit a few times, solid exchange, been on for a couple of years. Really was a massive shock to hear this. In fact, even on their site, you can see on this scrolling bit down here, the fact that they're going to talk about basically they're launching projects on the exchange. So it really was a snap announcement, totally unexpected. So I use Hotbit a bit. I say I don't know much assets on Hotbit. So basically, if you've got any on Hotbit, I'm going to show you briefly how to get them off the exchange. Now, the trouble is, I mentioned Riven before, and the only real exchange you're on is Hotbit. Okay, so this is a massive blow for Riven. Always stated, massive surprise that basically music, crypto, blockchain haven't come together. A bit like gaming, a massive surprise. Hopefully, one day we'll have that embrace of crypto from the music industry. I truly do believe that. But this. They basically done this news article today, and they talked about in depth the fact they've been going for 5 years, got 5 million users. So again, massive surprise. You want to shut an exchange where there's so many people doing it. Now, to give the 3 reasons: the deterioration in the operating conditions. Obviously, I say at the moment the regulation, people talk about also the Hotbit management team was forced to suspend operations for several weeks due to an investigation August last year. We'll talk about FTX, the bank crisis causing USDC off-peg incidents, but also talk about the fact that the crypto industry is changing massively. The successive collapse of large centralized institutions as the industry to gradually in 2 ways even embrace the regulation, become more decentralized. The Hotbit team believes that centralized exchanges are becoming increasingly cumbersome. Again, I do believe that. I think they really are. And so much scrutiny now is massive. Now, they talk about at the beginning what Hotbit is characterized by providing a rich variety of assets and value-added methods. Hotbit was the first exchange to list numerous emerging assets, including SHIB, KSM, Kusama, Grin, the privacy coin, etc., and the first offer staking for Atom. So, say 5 million users, and they're just closing it. Now, what they're doing is they're basically giving you to June the 21st to remove your assets. Even though all operations have stopped today, you can still withdraw your assets up to 21st of June. So it's very important you get those off. Now, don't know a great deal on any exchange, as I say, but on Hotbit, I've got my Rhythm. You can see there now, obviously it's not worth a lot, 285,000. I've actually got a bit more also on the account as well. But what you have to do, similar to KU coin, you basically, to withdraw it, you've got to transfer it. So you need to go from basically from your spot to your funding. Now, obviously I want to do all, so 285,300. You basically do the transfer. Okay, now, what you do is now you want to select withdraw. Okay, now, again, you want to hit in here, Rhythm. Now, you could have, depends whatever asset you're talking about. You might have many different ones on Hotbit, who knows. But I'm just going to select Rhythm. Now, it gives the option of BSC. Now, when you go on CoinGecko, you can see here Rhythm currently at 3,507 on market cap, literally just about £15,000. But I say the fact is that they're just not making the strides I expected them to. You know, I've mentioned this project a few times. Got massive, massive potential, but just not. But when you come down the exchange, you can see here, it's just Hotbit. They've got a warning sign now, so they seriously need to get on some more exchanges. Amazing they're not on more. It truly is. Now, because there is no other exchanges, what I need to do is withdraw my Rhythm to my MetaMask. So what you do is you go on, you hit your MetaMask. Okay. Now, I've already added this, but it's very straightforward. So basically, you can see there at the moment, I've got nothing on the actual Binance Smart Chain account at the moment. What you want to do, you hit that import tokens. Okay. Now, what you do is, obviously, I've already done this. So you just select basically this. It probably actually do it. So what I'll do is copy from MetaMask. Now, basically, I'll just copy that. Click to copy. So just do that. And then basically, this is the way it proves the address. Also, you can follow the Explorer to prove it is. Now, import tokens, obviously going to say I've already got this. Tokens already been added. And that's all you have to do. So basically, go on CoinGecko, copy the address, and that will add the token there. Okay, so basically you've got your Rhythm there. You can see there, I need to basically, you can go on here, you've got a lot of information here. You can add your account details, you hide your Rhythm if you want, token details. Okay, but you've also got all the information you need. Okay, so basically I'm going to copy the clipboard. I just want to obviously withdraw my Rhythm. Now you can see here, now obviously I've got the only trouble with this is the fee method. Now, if you've got no other on your exchange, obviously you can't do trading on Hotbit now because they've stopped all operations. So if you haven't got a bit of BNB or a bit of USDT left on Hotbit, you have to deposit some to do this transaction for the fee, for the withdrawal. So I'm going to hit my imperial address there. Now, I always do this in stages, okay? So I'm just basically going to do like 50,000. I always do it. It's just something I've always done. I never just withdraw a whole lot at once. I do it in 2 stages minimum, okay? So I hit USDT. You can see that I've got 3 USDT tether left. The fee is 1.25. Okay, now basically I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm going to submit it. Okay, now it'll be on there soon. Now I've got to send you basically a code. So you send an email and basically, and also got your Google Authenticator as well. Okay, now this is very easy. You hit there, I've got my email code. Now you also got your Google Authenticator. So again, it's something I've always obviously recommended to everyone. You have your Hotbit. Goes without saying that we must have these 2FAs. I've seen quite a few emails, people talking about how secure is 2FAs. Well, me personally, I'd rather have it than not have it, if I'm being completely honest, okay? So now I'll just put in my code, confirm, and that will go through, okay? So very straightforward now. So I'm going to withdraw the rest as well over time. And I don't know how quick it's going to take. Maybe you want to check your rhythm, how long that takes to come up on there. Now, as I say, with rhythm, who knows how they're going to develop. I still believe, I think it's a great team, great project, huge potential, but it's been extremely disappointing last year for them. Okay, and this is a massive shock to them. Imagine waking up, your only exchange is cancelling, stopping all operations. Massive shock. So anyone got any other assets on Hotbit, they want assistance removing it, I've just basically removed it to my MetaMask because there's no other exchanges. However, you might want to have other assets which have got other exchanges. Now, if you're not sure, if you own a certain asset, where to remove it to, you don't want to use MetaMask, either wallets or another centralized exchange, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Emails info@cryptostrand.com, all my social media links below. I know sometimes stuff that's can be very frustrating. You're not sure exactly what to do, so don't hesitate to reach out. So again, massive shock today with Hotbit. I hope it's not a start of other exchanges closing down because of all the regulation, all the pressure, all the government's clamping down on crypto, etc. Who knows? Time will tell. So thanks very much. As I say, have a wonderful weekend and don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks very much. We will chat again soon. Cheers now. Bye.